News for people who can't stand the news.
Yesterday was a day of elections, a day of a close caucus in Nevada, highly contested, where Hillary Clinton eked out a win over Senator Bernie Sanders, to South Carolina, where Trump did the happy dance all over his competition, knocking Jeb Bush out the race. Well, a little later that night, something happened that eclipsed the whole thing and really put it in perspective. We had a terrorist shooter on the loose in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And before anyone says, Tim, well, you can't call this guy a terrorist, I say, well, hey, ask the family members of the people he killed. His name is Jason Dalton. I shouldn't say was because he's still alive, because for some strange reason, no one busted caps in him. Jason Dalton, who they say was mild-mannered, very low-key, very relaxed and calm, just gave up. After killing 6 people on a rampage that lasted over 7 hours, where he took the lives of 6 people, possibly a 7th as a 14-year-old right now sits in a hospital bed clinging to life. Dalton would shoot a couple people, pick up an Uber fare, drop them off, shoot a couple more people, pick up an Uber fare, drop them off, repeat. This went on for several hours until finally they apprehended him. So look, we know what's going to happen in an election cycle, right? Tomorrow they're going to be asking all the candidates what they think of this event. What would they do as president? To which, let me take a run at it and see if this sounds like it makes sense to you. Well, they're going to ask Hillary, the presumptive nominee, and she'll say something like, it's all Bernie's fault. Yeah, this is what happens when you're not tough enough on guns. Bad Bernie. And Bernie will say something magnanimous like, my condolences to the families. We need more mental health in America. We need more ways to help people who have issues like this. And I hope this man is punished to the fullest extent of the law. And Donald Trump will say something nonsensical like, blame Obama. He's a horrible, horrible president, and it's all Obama's fault. Look, man, I don't know if it would have happened if Dalton was a black man, if he would have been brought in alive. I don't much care. Like I tweeted, I want this terrorist off the streets. I don't care if you bring him in alive or bring him in a body bag. I felt the same way about the shooting of the Planned Parenthood. That's how I see it when you're shooting people indiscriminately in the streets. Let me just tell you a little bit about the terror this man wreaked on Kalamazoo, Michigan. See, Kalamazoo, Michigan is a very peaceful location. In fact, Kalamazoo only had 2 homicides in all of 2015. So what I'm telling you is that it's February. They've already had triple the amount of homicides they had all of last year. That's not a good start. My condolences to the families who are suffering through this ordeal. To the young woman in the hospital, I hope that you pull through. This is a horrendous event. I'm against the death penalty because I know how it's applied. But it's guys like this that make me want to rescind that argument. I'm Tim Black. Thank you for watching.